Hey, Glam Squad. Join me as I tint today. So I am using the Brow Code Tint in natural brown and black. Now I put a piece size of each into this glass, and then I eyeball it, but it's equal parts of the oxidant and the tint. And I'm going to mix this. I let it sit for a little bit as I groomed my client's brows. So her brows came a long way. Now she has the brow hairs are growing back. So I brushed the hairs up and out, up and out. Now I use a gel. I do not wax this client only because she's sensitive to every single wax. So for clients like her, I just used a blade, a nice sharp blade, and this is the same one that they use at the barbershop. Now I put a very cooling gel as I do it. Now I'm going to start using the tint, and I'm using the Morphe brush, angle brush, to do that. I'm pretty good at eyeballing when doing eyebrows. However, I did draw this out just so I can stay within my lines. Now I'm taking my time to apply the tint. Now I like the Brow Code tint or any tint like this instead of the liquid tint because it doesn't give such fake brows. It actually tints the skin and tint the eyebrows. Now the tint can last up to 2 weeks depending on the hair, depending on the client's skin, and on the skin it lasts about a week. Some clients 2 weeks. If you do not sweat a lot, it will last longer. It all depends on your skin. Now, I wanted to give you guys a close-up so you can see how I clean that up and how I'm making sure I add enough tint to tint the skin and to tint the hair pretty thick. Now I'm coming towards the front of the brows, and because I like an ombre effect, I'm not going to use as much tint towards the front of the brows. While tinting, I always have a Q-tip near me so I can shape and clean up as I tint. Now I'm done with the tint and I wiped it off. I'm using a cotton swab to wipe off the gel to just cool the skin down. I'm using now a brow sealer to apply to my client brows so the brows can last a little longer, the tint. And I'm brushing that out. Now the parts that looks like she had no hair gives her more of a fuller effect. And this is the brows.